All right, and kicking us off today, the moment we've all been waiting for, but is Tom Essenberg. Many of you know Tom. It's Ryan's father. Used to run some in-bay automatics himself all the way up to all the retail stores. Car Wash Hall of Fame. He does not like when we mention this, but it's a huge honor just for our whole organization to have him represent us in that capacity. Won the ICA's Car Wash Hall of Fame award last year that only one individual globally receives every year. Many of you have heard these stories, but if not, I'd like to repeat them. The most well-traveled car washer in the business today, hands down. He's been through thousands of car washes in every continent, in every country, and him and his partners, as he's gone through them, they used to play the five senses game, I call it, but Tom would be just the eyes. He'd plug his nose and cover his ears. Someone else would be the ears, and they'd take notes afterwards, and really focused on tearing apart the guest experience going through a car wash tunnel and how to improve it. And so Tom today is known globally and within the industry as a leader and well respected on all of those topics, and continues to be internally for our teams and will be remembered for that for the duration of this industry's life cycle. And so we're honored to be able to hear Tom speak today. And Tom has a few sayings as he walks around our offices. What should you be doing now? Back to pilot training in school of just always on. What activity are we doing? Always making progress. The other one is where focus goes, energy flows, which he spoke on at last TommyClub. But Tom's often great at reminding everyone of where to focus and what's important for their success from a servant-hearted perspective. So with that, welcome Tom Essenberg to the stage.
Well, thank you, Alex. I'm joined here today with my father, Tom Essenberg, and going to do a little bit of an interview of some questions and things that are on his mind for the future of the industry and the future of the business. So welcome, Dad.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
First question, I want to ask, what do you see as the current state of the industry and the environment of the car wash industry today?
Well, I think right now we're at a all-time great time in our industry. I have friends that are scaling quickly. I have one friend building 5 stores all at one time. He's never built more than 1 or 2 a year in the past. I have a friend building $20 million site ready to open, and he has 2 more stores lined up right behind that to break ground. I see a lot of people shifting gears from restaurant industry. People also want to get into hard assets of buildings that rather than stocks and things that are intangible, because coming inflation may make those very more valuable in the future. Also, there was a recent chain of car washes that sold for almost $1 billion, highest ever in the industry, making all of our sites worth more and just proving that we're in the right place at the right time.
What's the largest opportunity that you see for us today in the Tommy's Express business and what we can improve on?
Well, I think getting back to the basics is one, hiring smiling faces, be more in tune and present with every customer, acknowledging everybody that comes in. People today are a little bit locked down, you might say, reality, and maybe they don't have a lot of chance to interact with people. And just smiling and waving at every single customer, I think today is a big deal. I also think building sites faster to get ahead of inflation and get ahead of other challenges that may be ahead, beating the competition, finding the best site in town, getting there first. That is, I think, great opportunity.
Mm-hmm. What would you say are some of the largest challenges that, in addition to that we're facing today?
Well, I think there will be some inflation coming, going to be more cost, probably higher minimum wages, also maybe harder to get employees. Financing may tighten up. With every bad, there's always opportunity for good. So there are other sources of financing today that are popping up that we've never seen before. The competition is also scaling up fast, coming in. New private equity groups are coming into the business almost every day. Getting ahead of all those challenges, I think, is the perfect timing right now.
Good stuff. Well, everybody knows you tour a lot of car washes. So over the last year touring sites, what would you say was one of your favorite trips that you went on, and why, and what you saw?
Well, I took a friend from Dallas on a trip to go visit some car washes, and I think we hit 5 or 6 of them. And it was mediocre until we hit the site that was outstanding. The music at the vacuums was just the right level. It was the right kind of music. All the customers were like engaged, and energy at the vacuum. The employees in the driveway directing, the people that were in the tunnel, the people that were in the flight deck. There was high energy everywhere. And my friend, he came over and grabbed me and said, "Man, of all the places, this is the cleanest car, the highest energy. This place got to be doing good." And it turns out it was the #1 store in the system. So the attention to detail and the hard work and all the ingredients that go into making a great site, they all pay off.
Mm-hmm. Jonesboro, Arkansas, right?
Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Well, next question I have is, I get to take a lot of credit for all the innovations at Tommy's, but you're the true visionary behind them and the creator of the ideas and the concepts. And what do you think is the most important innovations right now for the team to be working on, and what do you see as the hot innovations for the future?
Well, I think in every industry, everybody is always looking for the disruptor. And technology is the key word today of disruption, and most industries will be disrupted. We have been working for several years focused on robotic interior cleaning. I think that would be a huge industry disruptor. I think it's a huge challenge, and I think it will happen. I think we have a long list of innovations to prioritize. Is very difficult to do. We're always after constant, never-ending improvement. One project I'd like to see is a voice-activated POS system, to where the employee is always looking at the customer, eyes on the customer, doesn't turn its back, doesn't look for buttons to push on a cash register, doesn't look for an ink pen. It's just face-to-face and talk and thank you and Alexa, open the gate, and it's done. That would be, I think, huge, because it becomes a very personal one-on-one talking to the customer. And, that was how it used to be before we had, I used to work in the day before we had a cash register. I threw the money in a cigar box. Not quite that far back, but very similar. And actually, all of our attention was on the customer. We weren't focused on, one of the things we laugh about is the complexity of the POS systems, and the technology today has taken some of our focus away from the customer. It also, we've had to slow things down. We've also, my friends have laughed about the cost of the cash register today, which is the POS system, has become as expensive as the whole equipment package to wash a car was in the old days. And so not only has it become very complex, very expensive, but it has taken our focus away from the customer, because we're trying to deal with equipment and hardware and computers. And so I think that would be a great step forward.
Very good. We all have challenging days in the car wash, and things don't always go as planned and get a little chaos. Tell us a story of the old days of, remember a time when you went above and beyond at a site operating, or some of the challenges you ran into and when the going gets tough.
Yeah, we had days where our hands were shaking, equipment issues, and cars lined to the road. Stress level was high. But I even go back further to the day where we pumped the gas before self-serve. We had gasoline. We ran from car to car. It was orchestrated chaos. We had little signs between us that we called out to, one car would be $5 and one was $2 and one was $10. And people in them days really didn't fill the car up. So we were constantly all hands on and played full out. And when you got done with your shift, you fell into a chair exhausted. And, them were the old days, and I don't want to really say the good old days. But we did take care of the customer.
What's something else that could kind of help everyone today, or what do you see the need is today that you could share with the Tommy's Express team, and maybe from the past, or what you see where we could work on and improve at from your past experiences?
Yeah, I think that simplification of the operation is what we have done very well, and it's made the places automated, which has made them a little bit laid back. And so I think we need to remember automation with urgency. Boy, if you don't have to prep cars, and you don't have to work on machinery, you don't have to do all these manual tasks, we become complacent sometimes. So I think the focus should be on switching the energy back to high energy of waving at people, smiling at people, doing whatever you can to have personal interaction and acknowledgement of the customer, and eye-to-eye presence with the customer.
Well, that's good stuff. Thank you so much for joining TommyClub this year, and appreciate the visions you provide for the team. This is where Dad's created the behind-the-scenes artistry behind everything we see today, and these ideas, forward-thinking, years ahead, and we'll keep working as hard as we can to implement and execute them. So thanks for all you do.
Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.